Welcome back. Time now for today's pole position. Hala.
Last week's European Union leaders named Belgian Prime Minister Herman Van Rompuy as the bloc's first president and appointed Britain Catherine Ashton as its foreign affairs chief. Chinese website huanqiu.com preferred the view that these appointments signal that the European Union has moved closer to unification. They polled readers of their website to see if they agreed and asked if they thought that the EU could become one country at some point in the future.
Just 15% agreed, saying they thought it actually could become a reality at some point in the future, while a massive 85% disagreed, saying they didn't think the EU would ever unify as one nation. Now, there were a number of comments on this issue. The first one saying that the EU was created first and foremost because of mutual economic benefits and that the individual countries don't want to be weak on the world stage, so they might in fact unify in the future to present a stronger unified front.
Absolutely. Another person here says there are too many countries in the EU and the leading European nations have lots of problems with each other.
Then a comment from Xiao Jie, who says that each country in the European Union has its own definite culture, and if the EU can become one country, then he says the whole world could also become a country. He thinks that they can remain very close, but he doesn't think that they will ever become actually a single country.
Yeah, there's another user here saying they don't think the EU can become one country. Conversely, the EU may end up splitting apart in the future. The different interests of the different nations will never go away.
Now, interesting that somebody there says that because there are so many different cultures within the EU that they'll never be able to come together. But we have seen the example, for example, in China, where there are several different cultures in the country, different ethnic groups, and it is one country. The United States has very different cultures and growing with the different people who have formed that united people in the United States.
Yeah, something which certainly will.
Now stay with us here on BON News, continuing next with Straight from the Street.